ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Sitdown. I'm Mark.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the 219 boys.
The 219 boy, represent. Hey.
And today we're going to be talking about absolutely nothing and filling your ears with hopefully complete joy.
Complete joy. I'm so glad you said that.
And if I'm being cocky, I don't give a fuck. Fuck all of you. Unless you're watching. Then
Right. Then don't leave your enchiladas.
Yeah. Don't leave your enchilada. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. All right. Anyways.
You know, should we close the door? No? Yes?
It's up to you, man.
You know what? We'll leave it open, but Nikki. I actually did have one topic I thought about.
Okay.
Things that really piss you off for, like everyday life.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had two things. One, smart washers and dryers. I got a smart washer and a smart dryer. Not like genius mode, but like they have like sensors to tell if your clothes are dry. You know, I guess it's like an energy saver or whatever, or like tries to calculate how much water you need, blah blah blah, for like the size of the load, and it'll spin to like check. Oh, maybe he said it's a full load, but it's not. And I always tell him it's a full load.
Sometimes they actually they do like some kind of like revolving thing, and it actually senses the load, and it tells the computer how much water it should actually fill in and stuff. Yeah.
Well, the smart dryer, I guess it's so much of a genius, so much of a fucking genius that it's like, oh, your clothes are dry. And then I take them out and I'm like, no, they're not. And I close the door, turn it on, and press the mode for like, an extra 42 minutes because it's going to get there, in 20, but fuck it, I'm going to insure it. No, 2 minutes later, bing, 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 it's like all done. And I'm like, I didn't fucking buy you to turn off when you decide it's done. I decide when it's done. I bought you. I put you into place. And I got an X in the garage with your fucking name on it if you turn off again with these fucking damp towels. And it had me really, if you couldn't tell. Second thing. Okay, so I work at a stamping plant, right? It's pretty hot. And I'm sweating my ass off. And the line shuts down for like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go use the restroom, right? Because I'm drinking coffee, and it's making me sweat more. And I'm drinking bottles of water left and right. And I go downstairs, whatever. I got to go wash my hands. Blazing hot fucking water. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Why the fuck would you do that?
It what do you call it?
It's that
auto. It goes back and forth. Right? Yeah.
Stop.
I hate when that happens.
It's 90 degrees outside. I don't need 130 degrees on my hands.
Yes.
Fuck you.
You know what pisses me off?
Tell me, please. I'm dying.
When you're in the left lane.
Okay.
On the highway. And there's a guy in front of you, and there's a guy on the side of you. And the guy on the side of you won't fucking back up to let you into the other lane to get around the other guy.
Yes.
And then finally, when you're able to do it, and you get across, and you shoot back over, the motherfucker that was on the right of you decides to speed up.
Finally, it's time to take off.
And then he has the audacity to fucking look at you like you're the bad guy.
Like burrito in his hand, fucking cell phone.
Like I fucking took his enchilada back in 2007. You know?
Wow. Oh my God.
What is going on with this world, man?
You know what I hate, right? You get off of work, and it's rush hour. You know it's going to be bad. So your thought process is like, okay, the left lane should be the fastest lane. You get in the left lane, what do you end up doing? Seeing all the cars pass you on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. We're in the fast lane, damn it.
Oh my gosh. I'm just having a week.
What else do I hate?
Oh, please.
What else do I hate?
You know what I hate?
What's up?
You go buy a bag of chips. And you open it up and it's 40% air.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what else I hate is when you go into Walgreens hoping to find some Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
No.
And there ain't no fucking Flamin' Hot Cheetos, man. Hey, that one might be a small one, but it happens to me more than...
real.
Yeah, that happens to me more than not.
It's fucking real.
So,
you know what I hate? You go to the gas station, right? You've been holding it for a while, and you finally go in and go use the restroom, blah, blah, blah. And then all they got when you wash your hands is a hand dryer. They don't have no paper towel, dude.
And it's not even the fast dry. It's just like the one that comes
piece
out.
Of shit.
the one that comes out like just kind of like on the sides, but not like straightforward.
Yeah, like a warm, dirty charcoal grill would have dried your hand better than this piece of shit.
Damn.
Someone's hot breath.
Oh yeah. You know what I fucking hate, man?
Tell me.
When you go to the gas station and you try to use your credit card on the pay thing, and it tells you to go and see the cashier. Fucking hate it, man. Oh, who's calling me? Let's see who's calling me.
Nicky.
Fucking. Oh, this guy.
Oh, what?
This guy, dude.
Do it.
I kind of want to answer it.
Yes, you do.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing a little what do you call it? A little video with Ogre. Oh no, yeah, no. Oh, all right, man. Oh, it's all good, brother. No, we're just we're doing a stream, talking shit, man. You know, yeah, we're wondering we're wondering why you haven't been on, man.
Yeah, you fuck. Come on, man. All talk and no talk. Jesus.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man, you're all fork and no talk. My goodness.
Yeah, you're so fucking Ogre. Oh yeah, man, you're all good, man.
Come by, come find out.
No, yeah, I'll talk with you tomorrow, man. But yeah, we haven't talked though because I was in Nashville. Yeah. But yeah, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow, bro. Or maybe later tonight. Oh, you gotta go in? Oh yeah, right. Hell yeah. All right, bro. All right. Okay, bye. You know what I hate is when people call you in the middle of a video,
and
you're talking about things about that you hate,
right?
And then that comes up,
and all they do is hold you hostage. They hit you with the, oh, I haven't heard from you in a couple days. It's impossible for me to come see you. It's
oh,
it's convenient for me,
Yeah.
Oh, is that a little too harsh?
No, it's all jokes, man. It's all jokes. I know. He knows. But yeah.
Now you got me thinking about things I hate.
Yes.
I need to pick some. Okay. Meal prepping.
Mm-hmm.
Things I hate. So I meal prep a bunch of eggs, right? And when I say a bunch of eggs, I'm like 24 like 24 eggs. And I was doing like 6 eggs a day, which, by the way, yes, I understand cholesterol's a problem. I know. But it's great protein, and it's not a humongous amount of calories. It's trying to keep me good. Anyway, you get about 17 eggs in, and then you get a tiny piece of shell. Not a big one, not something you could actually grab, but something you got to dig around in, a bunch of yolks, and you got to try to spoon it out. And it's fucking impossible to get out without like looking like a goddamn crime scene or a sex scene all over your hands.
Oh shit!
After trying to dig out this tiny piece of shell. Fucking things I hate.
Yeah.
Make me turn it around.
Oh yeah.
What's more things I hate? How about just going to work in a 95-degree weather?
Oh yeah.
I saw a couple memes on Facebook about it. Everyone posting the same thing.
I hate when you're trying to plan your day out in the morning, and you look at the weather app, and it says,
Fuck you.
75 degrees and 0% chance of rain.
Ooh.
And then it gets to about like noon, and then you look at it again, and all of a sudden there's severe weather alerts.
Who's paying these fucking people?
Yeah, like get your shit together, man.
For real. Fucking, what do you call it? Meteorologist?
Like, I had shit to do, man. I had the whole day ahead of me. I was excited. I had stuff planned, and then you took a shit on my life.
Yeah, they're about as useful as like an astrology major, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
You know what else I hate though, bro? That astrology major, bro. But you know what else I hate, bro?
Tell me.
Is when you got something, when somebody has something good, like the WWF, and they have Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
They've got The Undertaker.
Real badass.
They've got Andre the Giant. They've got Sting. Well, that was WCW, but still, Stone Cold Steve
Austin, yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
And then
is cooking.
And then 3-4 generations pass. And now you've got guys like James Young.
Joe Schmo.
Ronald Sage. I don't know. I'm just making up names, but, just come on, man.
Meet me in the ring, Ronald Sage. Could you imagine? Ed McMahon's probably just
there's no personality, man.
Rolling over, dude.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I used to really like wrestling, and now it's not really my thing anymore, but...
They got guys named Jaden.
Jaden Smith. No.
The Karate Kid.
Yeah. Keep his name out your fucking mouth.
Hey.
No.
Do you know what I hate? Just a shot in the dark. 40% of new movies are all remade old movies.
Yes.
Dude, I'm fucking tired of that shit. Tired of it.
Dude.
I used to go to the movies all the time with my dad. I used to do it like my dad and my sisters, and that was something we would do like once a month, and it wasn't like, it wasn't like the big thing or whatever, but I distinctly remember it, and I distinctly remember it was a big part of my childhood.
Oh, yeah, dude. The movies were, that was like...
Yeah, that was cool.
It
was a poppin' place to be.
Yeah, but it was like it was just a great place to go with your family or friends.
Yes.
And just go kick back for a couple hours and
safe,
watch
comfortable.
A movie.
Yep.
Yes, dude. Popcorn, dude.
Popcorn. I used to get the snow caps.
The snow caps.
Yeah.
The milk duds.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The humongous giant thing of soda.
Yes. Or icy, if you were feeling lucky.
I was always a soda guy.
Yeah, same. I would always get the soda too.
But I hear you.
Yes. Yeah. And then they started to try to get they all started to try to get modern, and they started selling hamburgers, and they always served hot dogs and nachos, but now you could go to AMC theater.
You get a whole meal?
Yeah, dude. You can go in there, get a ribeye. I don't know if you can do that.
McRib is bad.
They got like a bar in there now, even.
Yep.
Which is pretty wild.
I think that's too much. Like, you're driving there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be there 3 hours tops. So is there a 3-drink maximum?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
Why don't you just sneak it in like kids have always done?
Dude. I remember going in there like with my cousin.
I should do one better. Just bloop, 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 right before you go in. Fuck it.
Quick funny story. I remember we went and saw um, man, I think it was Ted.
Nice.
We went and saw one. I think it was Ted, and it was with one of my cousins, my brother, and one of my cousin's friends. And we're all sitting in there watching the movie. We're about like 15 minutes in. All of a sudden, it was funny to us because it was just so random. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, you just hear. we all just died laughing, just because it was just completely random, you know. And we all knew he had the pop, but you know, because we all snuck in something. Everybody would, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
remember even when we were little kids, my aunt would always have
Purse.
like a tub full of candy in the basement. So when we would go meet up with my cousins and my aunt, and we'd go pick like a couple pieces of candy out.
Hell yeah.
And then we'd have that for the show.
Well, that was my dad's thing. He's like, just put it in your pocket and act normal, act natural. And I feel like that's so, you know, regular just because, look, you're going to the movie theater, you're buying the tickets. As a business, they got to understand that's their model. That's what they're selling, the tickets. Anything else is extra. Let me explain to you like this. You don't see guys saying, "Hey, I put in 40 years at the movie theater. I'm ready to retire."
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not that kind of job. Obviously, we're not making, what do you call, running the bank, billions of dollars, you know? Come on.
You're a high school kid. You're a college kid.
Yeah.
You know, you're just trying to make a couple bucks.
Right. You're getting some experience out there.
I don't know. You might be a single parent or something, but that's not. Hopefully, that's not your end goal.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else about the show.
Things that we hate.
No. just an observation about the theater. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But the theater was always a place, like we said, to just go and like it was like a vibe.
Yeah, it used to have a lot of. It used to just have a certain aura to it. Like, I could appreciate the darkness. I could appreciate really absorbing a movie. I remember leaving the theater a lot and like still having that, you know, what was going on in whatever movie in my head. You know?
Yep.
And I guess I just appreciated cinema like that. If you call that cinema or you call that movies, I don't know. Maybe I'm going a little too deep with it, but I can appreciate it.
I think it's whatever you want to call it, man. Yeah. I feel like us down here call it the movies, the show.
The show.
Yeah, we always used to call it the show. And then, you know, MLB The Show came out, and then we were like, nah, it's the movies. No,
Nice.
I don't know.
That's fine. I called it the movies a lot. I called it the show.
No, we always called it the show. Hey, we're going to the show. Yeah. That's actually kind of. I wonder if there's like a regional thing behind that, like as far as like what people call it, or if it's just whatever you called it back in the day. I don't know.
I made a joke. Please don't edit this out. So, I dropped off my daughter to her black grandma's house. That's what she calls her because she has black hair.
Oh, okay.
And she calls her black grandma. Everyone knows when she says black grandma, that's her. You know, she's a white lady. But she calls her black grandma because she got black hair. And the grandma, I'm not going to say her name on here, but she must like that name. She's like, well, there's no getting that confused, so I'm happy. I dropped her off on Sunday, and I was making a joke to her boyfriend or husband or whatever, and I don't know, but they live together. And he's a Mexican dude. And I looked at him and I spoke a little Spanish, and he looked back at me and he's like, "This is America. Speak English, damn it." And I was like, because we had talked about this earlier. Like, I texted him. He says he has a hard time getting jobs because he looks so Mexican. Like, he's dark Mexican, and he's got the complexion, the hair. He's got like the clean shaven face, like he, and I obviously not all Mexicans, but he fucking is a spitting image like from Mexico, right?
Okay.
Can't speak Spanish.
I can't speak Spanish. Well, I mean, I also
Well, he says
third generation in, but
he has such a hard time keeping jobs at restaurants because it's all Mexicans in the back. And
no, I'm not gonna say his name.
hey, abollos. And he's like, all the Mexicans fuck with him relentlessly because he can't speak Spanish.
They messed with me, dude.
What?
Oh yeah.
That's fucked up.
I had this dude one time. He was like, "¿Cómo estás, amigo?" I was like, "Hey,"
oh,
you know,
no.
I knew what he said. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Bueno.
You know. No, I was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "You speak Spanish, bro?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Come on," you know.
Busting your huevos,
Come on, man. You don't speak Spanish? And I was like, "Nah, man." And then I always give him the story. I'm like, "Yeah, you know, my grandfather fought in the Korean War. He was very American, you know."
Right. We grew up rich.
No,
I don't know what to tell you.
Son, no, dude. That's not it at all.
Man,
But,
I only drove Cadillacs my whole life. Escalade.
Dude, bro, yeah, I know my grandpa had a Cadillac.
Nice.
My dad at one point had a Cadillac.
I could tell.
But yeah, fool.
Okay, I'm all done.
No, it's all right, man.
I'm in listening mode.
Where was I going with that?
You did had a Cadillac. The guy was busting your chops because you don't speak Spanish.
Oh, well, yeah, so he was just like, "Yeah, oh man, you don't speak Spanish." And then so like I said, I told him about that, and he was just like, "Oh, okay," you know. He's like, "You gotta learn Spanish, man." You know? And then even the guys I work with, like the company I'm in, there's 2 other apprentices. They're always like, "We're gonna teach you Spanish, Mark."
Oh,
And I'm just like,
good
okay,
luck.
yeah, good luck, buddy. Yeah.
Old dog, new tricks, dude.
Yeah. Hey, if I didn't learn it in high school with Spanish 1 and 2, I'm not learning it now, man.
Okay, so did you take 3 years of one language or 2 years of one and 2 years of another?
I only took 2 years of Spanish.
They told me I had to take 3.
Yeah, you see, dude, I got away with it.
What the fuck?
I got away with it, bro. I don't know how. Okay, bro. Hear me out. Cuz I've heard a lot of people tell me this. No, man, you need 3 years.
Yes.
What did you graduate with? Did you graduate with honors?
Core 40.
Dude, that's what I got, bro.
Dude, they fucked me. That's what they did.
I think because I took like 2 years of vocational classes or something.
What vocation?
So I took graphics, which was like printing press.
Dude, that was my favorite class of all time. Lithography is what it was called. Yeah.
Well, it was literally called graphics at Lake Central.
Dude, I swear to God, I thought it was a lithography. Because, like...
Was that with...
Don't say his name. I know it. I don't know it. But you had, like the screen wipe or whatever.
Yeah, the squeegee thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I took that class, and then I took auto.
Man, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I wanted to take auto or metal shop or wood shop or something, and it's like my dad pushed me so hard for like these college-bound classes. Take college-bound classes.
Yeah.
Where did I never go?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't take one college course, did you?
Well, I did, but it's still.
Oh no, you did because
one single class.
So yeah, because I remember you had that class.
Yeah.
And I was always like, bro, like after class, like we should meet up here, like, and then you never would meet me. You would always go, either you were going to work or you were going to I don't know what you were doing. But yeah, that's funny.
Nobody knows what I was doing back then.
Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, I took those 2 classes though, and I think I'm pretty sure that like canceled out that last year of
Dude.
the language.
I am so fucking jealous.
That's got to be what it was, because all the other classes were like blow offs, man. Like all the electives I took.
I wanted to take blow offs. I took
I shouldn't say they were blow offs. They just weren't like your typical like they weren't like college bound or anything like that. That would like I took so I took like music theory. I actually took
with
Mr. Nelson.
Dude.
Yeah, that guy was awesome. Dude.
I got a lot of respect for Mr. Nelson. I took music theory.
Yes.
And you know what? I don't remember a goddamn thing from that class. But I do remember I asked him. I'm sorry, I blew you off. Go.
No. Oh, so I took music theory, like the first music theory 1, and then I was gonna take music theory 2, but they dropped that and they just turned it into AP music theory. So I took AP music theory, and that was a whole year.
Was that a blow off?
No.
Okay, because I thought AP
music theory. I'm really glad I took it. Like that was an actual like good experience. Like just, because at that point I was already like really into the music, so like to be able to like say that like I was kind of comprehending like actual like sheet music.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really use it anymore, like to be able to like at least somewhat have like an idea of the notes and everything like that. It's really cool. Like I remember being like really interested in it, like building chords and like the because it was all because with music theory in school when anybody teaches you really, they usually teach you in the classical
PE
style.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to follow classical rules. So for instance, I know nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about unless you're into music, and I'm probably explaining it really bad. But like when you're building chord progressions, you have to follow so you can go to 1 to 5 or 1 to 4.
Oh, what sounds good to the ear?
Yeah. Well, it's what sounds good to the ear, and it's also just like a classical rule that you can't go. So basically, like you can't build a tritone because that's like the devil's or was that the tritone? The devil's interval, whatever that one was. You can't build that because that's evil and you'll get hung for doing that, right? That's classical period style rules. You can't do like 1 to 7. Like even though pop music today, like they go to anyone as long as it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, that wasn't a thing. You had to stick within the parameters.
Interesting.
Yeah, even like melodies and stuff. I think. Well, melodies were a little more lenient, but like because as long as your chord progression was following the rules, your melody can really do whatever it wanted.
Huh.
Which, when you have all these rules as far as where you can go chord wise, it's kind of gonna mess with your melody as well because you gotta at least follow along.
Sure, it's gotta make sense.
Right. But yeah, that was really cool. I used to really enjoy doing that.
I remember music theory for 2 things specifically. Number 1, I was really big into "Wish You Were Here," the album, during that time, and "Shine on You, Crazy Diamond."
Oh.
There's a part.
Baddest, bro.
I know. There's a part in that song, like in the third part of the 1 through 5. And it's just the guitar, and it goes, do 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 do. And I asked Mr. Nelson, like, what are those notes? Like, I need to know those notes. And it became a fucking thing. The whole class got obsessed with this shit, and I think they were kind of fucking with me a little bit, but they kind of thought it was hilarious and like the shit at the same time.
Yeah.
Like it became a fucking meme, you know? And the second reason why I remember music theory.
I'm not gonna lie. remembering Mr. Nelson. He was genuinely trying to give you a lesson.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because it's like a popular rock song, he was fucking with you. 100%, dude. He was into that kind of stuff, I think.
Yeah.
But like it just because like you were so probably because you were so passionate about it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, look at this kid, just another kid. Yeah.
Just another guy, smoke on the water. You know, like,
Look what I can do on guitar.
Yeah. Oh, dude, oh man, not to cut you off, but I took electronic music with him as well.
Yes, I did too.
And I would
I got a story about that too.
Dude, I would bring my guitar in.
Oh shit.
And
he burned you.
No, he didn't. He never burned me.
Okay.
But like, he was always like messing with all the guitar kids because there was at least like 4 different guys that would bring their guitars in. And he was always just like, yeah, I don't care if you guys bring your guitars in as long as you're actually doing work. You know, he's like, I don't want to hear you just soloing the entire time. Like, you know, like he was,
right. This ain't the serenade class.
Yeah,
this is get it done class.
So he told, cause he knew me from music theory already, so he knew I was like somewhat like actually serious and interested in learning the stuff.
Yeah.
So he had me bring up when he was first showing us how to set up like the midis and all of that.
Oh my god.
Basically this, but you know, just the smaller version.
Yeah.
So he was showing us how to set up our guitars on it, and so he had me set up on his MIDI, and he was like, yeah, all right, yeah, just play something. So I'm like, I don't know what he wants me to do, so I just start like playing chords, you know. And he was like, yeah, no, like I mean like play like a lick or something. And I was just like, oh, okay, you could have fucking said that to me, but you know, like I thought you just wanted me to like strum something real quick. So he just so at that time the only lick I really like could think of was like the blues, you know, like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Like,
oh
like,
man, oh
you know?
tasty.
So I play it, and then he was like, yeah, keep going.
See,
so
I don't care how classic
he had
it
me
is.
play
That's
it.
good.
Yeah, dude. He had me play it like 6 times, like 6 or 7 times, because he wanted to show. He wanted something to loop, to show us like the different like effects that you can get out of like the mic, or like, so he wanted to show the effects of a microphone versus just plugging it into like the MIDI itself.
Yeah. Yeah, reverb or yeah.
So
I totally understand.
So he actually set up a microphone to a speaker or something like that. How I don't exactly remember the whole setup, but yeah, he was just showing us how you can mess around with the microphone and like different different sounds depending on where you place it.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking going all over the place. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. Yeah, that was a fun class though. But he was like semi fucking with me, you know. That's what I was trying to get at.
That's his job. Like he's good at music. He's good at music. Exactly. So yeah, I remember one particular story. He's like, "All right, for your projects, you know, I want you to give it a title. You know, something that you know I could actually relate to you, so I could grade the paper, or grade the assignment." So I had a student that sent in poop. It's the title of the assignment, and I don't know whose poop it is. What are we doing? So don't send in poop. Put your name. Put something that identifies you to your assignment. Dude, and I turned in poop.
Yes.
Just to fuck with him.
Yes.
And then he's like, all right, it's already happened. So I'm going to delete. I'm not going to look it up. But whoever turned it in, this is your last and only chance to return in your poop. just fix your name and we'll let bygones be bygones. I turned in his poop again. He tracked which computer. He wrote me a message on my computer screen. See me after class.
Oh.
Oh my God.
What did he say to you?
He said, I know you're trying to be funny, but you're gonna have to take this a little bit more seriously. Like he, you know.
Yeah. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm making this look worse than what it is, but I mean, at the same time, you're not off scot-free. Let's just if you're gonna have fun, go have fun with your friends. Go have fun with other teachers, but take this seriously.
Yeah. He was. Okay, so the thing about the music teachers, I won't say the other guy's name just because I didn't know him like that, and I don't. But the so I took music history appreciation. That was a fucking blow off, dude. but I took that class, and he treated everybody like
what?
we were just like we were like a waste of his time. Because like it wasn't banned.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Like anything that pertains to anything close to band, he's also got to do, and so he kind of gets roped into, trying to put together half-ass whatever class, for people that are half-ass taking it seriously and half-ass taking it as a blow-off, and he recognizes the problem, and he's like, there are people in my band class that do take this seriously, do play instruments, do want to learn these things. And then there are kids in here that are, 1 year from, graduating, and they can give a fuck less about anything.
Right.
They're just playing on the computer for 45 minutes. I understand that.
Yes. But, like, there's a reason why he wasn't the music theory teacher, is all I'm trying to say. Like, he definitely had that mentality of, just like he only cared about the band kids. Whereas Mr. Nelson, like as long as you were taking his class seriously, like he was all about it, and he wanted people to learn about music.
The other thing I remember about electronic music, I was really into StarCraft at the time.
Hell yeah.
Real one. That's a real fucking game. And I found the MIDIs for the StarCraft Terran theme music.
Oh.
And I put in my own instruments for it, and those were all of my assignments.
That's sick, dude.
That is. It's fucking amazing, because it's like I still have them on my dad's old hard drive. Yeah.
He was 100% like okay with that.
Yeah.
He wanted you to learn about MIDIs.
Yep.
So he was definitely all about that copy and paste stuff.
Yep.
Especially if you were just no offense to you, like
be straight.
You didn't know music or didn't really play an instrument, so
you're absolutely correct.
How could he expect you to sit there and actually try to make up stuff on your own?
You're absolutely correct. I don't.
Yeah, but at least you understood it enough to be able to copy and paste a MIDI and then make it sound good.
Yes, and the original StarCraft Terran theme music is like country hard rock. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
It's a little twangy, and it's a little
Yeah.
Talk about pumping you up. Every year we work a show, and it's called Popcorn Fest. And if you work with us, you know that it is the most challenging one-day event that we have, period. It's the hardest fucking one, hands down. It's the most lucrative one. I mean, that corresponds with it, but it is literally, that show just beats the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
In one day. And I normally start my day around 1 o'clock in the morning. That's when we get to Valpo. And from 1 to 6 or 1 to 7, we're prepping, we're setting up. I cut 16 loaves of cheese, 2 boxes, 2 whole giant boxes worth of cheese. We'll cut, just a shit ton of broccoli, a shit ton of cauliflower, zucchini. We'll chop 3 flats of tomatoes. We're just going fucking ham. 15 or 20 buckets of pickles. It's insane, the product that we put out in that little trailer. And I don't call it little often, but it feels pretty little when you've got a line of people from 10 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. And that line doesn't ever stop at all. And it's a double line. They take 2 people's orders at once. usually before people get there, I set my phone up and I watch Rocky.
Yeah.
Because that
Pumps
pumps
you
me
up.
up.
Hell yeah, dude. Rocky 2, I assume.
Rocky 2 has probably some of the best fight scenes in it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and here's why I say that. Because I know that as Rocky progresses, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, or whatever, there's supposed to be more challenging fights. They're supposed to be the hardest he's ever done. But Rocky and Apollo, to me, are the icons. It always will be the icons. And I understand, like, the importance of the Russian, and I see, like, the whole big draw towards it, but I like Clubber Lang. I really like Mr. T. I like his whole performance in that.
But even in Rocky 3, Apollo comes back to train him.
Yeah.
So like like you said, they always kind of made it, even though they introduced all these other boxers, but like it was always really all right. So Rocky's he's the underdog, or he's the guy.
Yep.
And then Apollo's also kind of like he's like the.
Remember, kids, be a thinker, not a stinker.
Yeah.
That was one of his things.
Yeah. But like, because Mickey in the first two, he's the trainer.
So of course.
But then Apollo kind of becomes the trainer in the next 3, and then
Different perspective.
4 he kind of becomes he kind of is still the trainer, even though he's
Apollo's trainer. Yeah.
Well, Apollo is like when he dies.
Yeah.
He kind of like he's in Rocky's mind. Like he's still kind of
of
like
course.
He's still there, like in spirit.
Of course.
Is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, and then even in 5, like Rocky talks about him. He tells he's training the kid. And he's like,
Yeah.
Oh, this is how Apollo taught me this, like he's still in the movie, even though he's not. He's still in the movie.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why I said I think you exactly hit it.
Yeah.
I think those are the icons. So
absolutely.
Rocky 2 for me has the best fight scenes. Granted, I am totally in love with Rocky 1. Rocky 1 is so deep. Yeah, Rocky 1 really gives you a taste of who he is as a person. And Rocky 2 does at the beginning. That he really kept a lot of that like authentic, in the beginning. But the fight scene for 2 was incredible. Incredible.
Rocky 1 is like
when they both fall.
Oh yeah, man. And then the countdown.
1.
Yeah.
I could fucking name it up to you because I watched that and what it makes me realize is Rocky itself and Popcorn Fest are related in that way.
Isn't that why it's a draw in the first one?
Yeah.
Because
Is it a draw? I thought Apollo won. But then everyone in the news was saying that Apollo, it was a fake win or something.
Apollo won, but there was a lot of controversy.
Yes.
There's a lot of controversy behind it because
he said
Rocky
that was the worst beating.
ass.
Yeah.
You're right. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to.
What makes them connected is what Rocky's message always is, and he says, "It's not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit."
Yes.
And get back up. And Popcorn Fest hits you so hard, and the fact that I've progressed to the point in my career where I'm the main cook. They in the trailer they call the guy who is the main cook, they call him the bus driver, because you're driving that bus, you're the one leading it, and it's like a little badge of honor to me. So I feel like I got all the weight of the world on me when I'm working that specific spot and I'm the main cook. Like I feel like just man. A little bit of pressure. Like
for sure, you're
yeah.
Well, your mom and your stepdad both were like, "Hey, man, you got your own truck now, right?" So yeah like
Yeah,
time to step up, man. Step up to the plate.
It like over the years, it has literally been happening that way, and I guess I'm just like in awe of how far I've really come with it. You know,
Yeah.
like it has cost me a lot of things. You know, and it does force me to be a certain type of person, but I at this point I accept the challenge. I'm like all in at this point, so it don't bother me like it used to. And I guess getting on their level and respecting myself enough and respecting them enough, like I really don't fuck around no more. I'm like very responsible.
Yeah.
That in turn allows them to trust me, you know, like I can trust a responsible guy because now he's worth more to me.
Yeah. They know you're not gonna take the truck and go to some
Some bar,
some strip club or something like that. You know, they know you're gonna actually go to the fairgrounds and make some money.
That's what I got to say on that.
That's cool, man. And it's a little extra money in the pocket, right?
No. You know what else I hate?
What do you hate?
When you're really enjoying something, the time flies. And before you know it, you've gone through a whole day. You've already finished or completed whatever you were trying to do. Where in the opposite end of that spectrum, sometimes the days at work just drag for an eternity.
Oh yeah.
And you're
just keep looking at your phone.
Yeah, you're like stuck. Clock. Yes.
Yep.
Why? Why can't it be the other way
what
around?
Felt like a half hour was really only 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do torturous times have to be so long and wonderful times have to be so short? Who designed that?
Yeah.
I need to know.
I think it's just because you're so in the moment.
Could be. Could be. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Like,
well, why?
When you're not having fun, like, it's you're not enjoying it, and you're just hoping. You're hoping that you're just trying to get it done. You're kind of it's just minute by minute.
Yeah.
So I think because of that, like
that's your moment. It feels
longer because you're literally just sitting there waiting, hoping that it's gonna be done, and it's agonizing.
Maybe it's because it's like a simple brain process where when you're enjoying something, that's a complex brain process, and it takes that much time to complete that process. And by the time that the process has been completed, and then you end that thought, it's like it took that long to do. Where maybe when you're not enjoying something, the process is like you're already done. You already know that you're not fucking having a good time. So the process only takes that fucking long, and yet you've got that long to go, or however.
Yeah. Exactly.
I used to remember those flip phones with the keyboard on them?
Oh, yeah, the Blackberries.
No, before the Blackberry.
Oh, like the one that was...
Yeah.
It would flip up on its side?
Yeah. Yeah, you could open it up, and it's got the keyboard and the screen. I used to have a free game that I downloaded. It was like you could play the first 2 levels and then you'd have to buy it to play more levels. And over and over and over and over and over again, I would play the first 2 levels of Tetris. I remember that a lot from that.
That was just a demo?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had the first phone I got was like probably I think I got my first cell phone in high school, but I had a Nokia flip phone.
Nice.
And it had like maybe 50 minutes on it. It was literally just to be like, hey,
you can call.
Mom, I gotta stay after school or something like that, or
You could call after 10 or on weekends for free. You remember that?
No, I don't think I had that.
Wow, you were really locked in.
Yeah, I had a
man.
super basic plan. At that time, I didn't really even care to have a phone. Like my brother was always the one that wanted to get the flip one that had the keyboard on it,
He's so young.
and
He's a baby.
he did get it, but he was on the same plan like me. In fact, I think me and him shared the 50 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mom, he used 40 minutes. I can't make a phone
yeah,
call.
dude, he would jack up the whole system.
Dude,
He really would, because he'd be texting everybody, and then before you know it, those 50 minutes.
limit reached.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, imagine you gotta call Mom and Dad's house just to get a hold of this fucking kid. Hey, man, it's like June 16th. I can't get a hold of Mark. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, right.
My yellow car. Do you remember that at Isaac's house?
The yellow car.
I ended up texting Isaac like 100 messages.
Oh.
All it was my yellow car. It's just those words. And he's like, his parents got pissed at him because they had to explain why he racked up so much money he wasted on my yellow car.
Oh, I'm so glad nobody did that to me, dude.
Dude, I was a menace. A menace.
Man, I wonder if my phone was like that, where if you texted me or called me, that it would eat up my minutes. It had to have been.
I remember.
Nobody really had my number. That's the thing. I think like Sachin did.
I don't think I did.
Me and Sachin were good friends. So
You guys have been tight forever.
Yeah, so I had Sachin on there, but the only other people were Nick, my dad, and my mom. Those were the only people I called on that phone.
Legitness.
Hell yeah. And then I used to take a lot of videos and stuff on there.
My man.
It's somewhere in here. I still have it somewhere.
I have the old keyboard phone, and it's got a passcode on it. I do not know the fucking passcode to save my life.
Damn.
Like, I had the old charger and everything, and I plugged it in, and it was like fucking haywire. Like, it doesn't,
It was like
respond.
a 4-digit passcode.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know the fucking password.
Better start using probability, bro.
Oh.
Just go right down the line.
Yeah, I don't think it has a lockout feature either. If you put it in wrong 5 times, like I think you could put it in like 1,000 times if you want to. But I'm not going to sit there and try to rack my brain of the type of guy I was 14 years ago or whatever.
Just go down the list.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Start at 0, 0, 0.
What in math class they teach you what that is. That's like there's 10
Order
digits.
of operations now.
There's 10 digits you could pick from, right?
Yeah.
And that would be what, like 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, so that'd be 10 to the 4th. So it would be like a 1 with 4 zeros after it. 1,000. It'd be that just seems wrong. I don't know. Let's call it 10,000.
Oh, like a 1
yeah, like
a
how
one in
many
so
possible
many chances of getting it right and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's like NCR or NPR, like permutation or combination. You remember all that?
Yeah.
It's something to do with that.
I don't think I ever grasped it.
I did. I'm
not gonna lie.
not in high school anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, because one of them is just literally, it's just literally like your one, like I said, you have like a 1 in 100 chance or something like that. But then I think permutation was the one where it was like
order doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Random. You don't know what's gonna like there's no way of really being able to guess it.
Yeah.
Yep. My man. Thanks for coming out again.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. This is cool because like we get a chance to
really
talk.
Deep dive.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it like that. I'm actually glad that I started it the way that I did, because we ended up going on a whole journey.
Hell yeah.
And I like that.
And yeah, dude. This is the Sit Down. We'll see you guys on the next one. All right.
Enchilada.
Enchilada.